Ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On second down, it's Cook. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third and short yardage. Cousins able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. After one, our score, 12-6. They go play action. Cousins. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Cook. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. The quick slant caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. This time, the extra point up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins. 69 yards. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to them,
and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the two-point try. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know wherever.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Viking first-rounder Trey Waynes. He's at the 50.
This is too easy right
He's
here.
at the 30.
Too easy.
10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Joseph now to kick this one away. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So that one will be accepted. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. That catch good for only a couple. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now Burrow loses the football. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Burrow. Flushed out right. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Burrow going for it on 4th. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A run there with Cook, not going to accomplish much. Call it no gain. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. 2nd and 9. Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On 3rd down, Burrow. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and here's a diving catch right side.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On the Jets sweep, here's Chase. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution? On the handoff, most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you got to execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
Mixon again, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off, and they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. From the gun, here's Cousins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Play fake, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Cousins on 1st down. It's complete to Cook. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. Got some room at the 30 and some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 81 yards. And the Bengals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give them an 8-point lead here in the fourth. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the... Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things...
Get paid, I'm out the door. Make money, I spend it one more. Get mine, looking so fine. Backyards, we chillin' and wine. Get paid, I'm out the door. Make money, I spend it one more. Get mine, looking so fine. Tell them so, don't waste my time. I woke up from my gravy. Friday night, I stop feeling wavy. Ain't got time for my girls feeling lazy. We gon' get some.
I'm conceited, I really mean it. I'm in the future, Scotty come be me. Not in your scene, but all in your TV. They me only wanna be me. Higher than a bundle, watch them all fumble. YouTube careers, I seen them all crumble. Funny homie, I did not stumble. We dead, I think they on condo. How many flavors? Sign off paper. Kiss to my hater. Game changer, party player, space invader. I just up on my naysayer.
Get paid, I'm out the door. Make money, I spend it one more. Get mine, looking so fine. Backyards, we chillin' and wine. Get paid, I'm out the door. Make money, I spend it one more. Get mine, looking so fine. Tell them so, don't waste my time. marks on me, a van, me say pricey. If you're broke, then why you want to beside me? That no fit in my circle. All of my friends that get money is for certain. Jet to the van.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started, and off we go on EA Sports. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Allen. And incomplete to open things up.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. It's a jet sweep. Sanders powers through, and he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Allen. On the move to his left. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the 2nd half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And past the 30 down to about the 27. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Extra point good by Prater, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his right. Going deep for Diggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. They forced the incompletion.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all go, ain't no stopping in it. Look. Salute when you see me, I bought her a CC and that was her first. Disgusting with do for a purse, disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest, the real ones could vouch. They thought I was done, but all I could doubt. You gotta play my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to the my runner gets you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't hearing my CD. Made it out of the trenches. Salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy, I blow the whole budget on me, that's on me, I'm conceited. Treaty, nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat.
Let's get it, like it's Dot City.
You too needy. Me and HB going Juvie and BG, they gotta put my face on the box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they competing, salute when you see me. That's all he ever, so that's how you greet me. I'm going CM 101 Jeezy, and plus they got D2 on repeat. I'm with the love of my life for like 3 weeks, cause that's all
That's
I
who you got? Okay, let's go.
Retreat, but I'm sorry, I never retreated. I set the bar so high that you might as well leave it. I'm going undefeated. I broken the system, had to breach it. That's mission impossible, mission completed. Salute when you see me.
Yeah. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me, I want you to need me. When I this face is Fiji. I gotta get back to the hood. I remember when I was the needy. Clean me up.
DBs better play off Stephon Diggs. His route running is supreme.
like what I say, they repeat me. Hey, yeah, look, all this money I be spending on BBs. That's why you gotta salute when you see me.
Six-time Pro Bowler, Calvin Johnson.
I ain't gonna love nobody. Heard your pockets on E, love to talk, so they talk about D, yeah. Ay. And the haters don't see, got a problem, and that's where we gon' be, yeah.
They better have a good ground game, because you just tightened up the airspace with this pick. Big flex makes QBs flinch.
When you talk to me, you stalking me. You was not the boss of me, get off of me. Yeah, hey, like a mosquito, you not off of me. Take you out, don't care about what it's causing me. Skirt. Riding in the ghost like it's haunting me. I don't pick up phone, I'm just gonna ask you what you want.
One of the best linebackers in the game, Fred Warner.
So my diamonds shine that extra black, you know I'm flaunting it. Yeah, big now. You know what the team that you can get down. Yeah, that's what it was and what it is now.
All right, Dot City against the Backyard Heroes.
You're gonna put your wrist down, yeah. Hey, shit. They be telling me I'm it now. Getting crazy looks and so I'm walking with the stick now. Yeah. I ain't even got money like that, but I'm Hollywood moving like I'm rich now. Hey. Heard your pockets on E, love to talk, so they talk about D, yeah. Ay. And the haters don't see, got a problem, and that's where we gon' be, yeah. Ay. Yeah, I gotta keep it G, mama hate it, but that's how I gotta be, yeah. Ay. I'm in love with
Need that for real. Now who they ask for, like.
Let your superstars do what made them superstars, and you'll be good. I'm Trey Mo, and I wouldn't steer you wrong. Now go get after it.
Okay, we vibe with it. Open your mind with it. Hoping your people understand that they find spirit. Remember people asking me if I would ride lyrics. Oh well, most refer with the mic kill it. Barney with the hat, finish, never shy with it, no L's.
Offense is about to start this matchup of Superstar KO. So buckle your chin strap and let's go. First run, Bo Jackson breaks loose of attack. Jamal Adams there to bring him down. No defense likes giving up games like that, ever, but especially on first down. You can catch him slipping now. On second down, they got the ball. Daylight, that left side breeze, take it to the house, and he will score. Touchdown.
Hey, if looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yet running through my mind. Fatal by design, most wanted, you to die for. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yet running through my mind, ayy. Fatal by design, most wanted, you to die for. If looks could kill, ayy. Lil' shorty got a bounty, she for sure the most wanted in the Alameda County. I just took one look, I don't stand no chance. Now I'm in too deep, all it took was a glance. I'm a sin, so don't get too close.
All right, Dot City, GNP.
Better run, better dip before it's too late. One smile, one bullet, do the same thing, bow. Take a shot, show 'em never miss. Nah, trust me, it ain't worth the risk. Yeah, you gon' feel it in a kiss. You gon' feel like you the one, you just want us on the list. Don't do it, ayy. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's all love, I'm just looking out for you. I don't know how she got like that. I'm still trying to get the old me back. Ayy, looks could kill. You would be most wanted. On the run, yet running through my mind. Fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yet running through my mind. Ayy, fatal by design. You would be most wanted. On the run, yet running through my mind. Ayy.
Now you got a taste of KO victory. Let's fill up that plate. How hungry are you, player?
I was slipping, it was okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house on Rosewood, it too plush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up.
you see my text, baby. Please say something.
Coach probably is screaming what I'm about to calmly say. Don't start with a negative play. Russell Wilson got a 1st and 10. Now he's forced out the pocket. Airing out for Green. Going for Green. Not this time. Picked up. Uh-oh. It's...
She's trying to get it out and on the run for weeks. Okay, none of you come for me. Go for my king, got it on. Shit, I'm the real deal. All the way on half still. Gotta do better than last year.
The better you start, the better you finish. Personally, I want to see a KO right now. 1st and 10. Back to pass. A diving grab. I think he got that. Yeah. Everybody loves big plays, but you better be able to make these type of plays too. Oh, he could go. They'll throw from the 50. It goes to pass. Too hot to handle. And now it's picked off. So, no trips to the end zone? We got to decide who takes the round. Looks like it's tug-of-war time. Chubb. Jamal Adams in on that play. Only a handful on that one. Down he goes at the 2. First play of tug-of-war, and we expect this offense to pick up where they left off. Hanging out of his own end zone, it's Russell Wilson. Well, these two come together, and it's incomplete. Nice work, defense. Going with the run. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's looking deep for Julio. Tight window for Jones. And it's picked off. They got it. It's... Going with the run. Tell him what he's won. You just won yourself a...
Pride is the devil. Think it got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. And left so many R.I.P. Pride is the devil. Think it got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. Terrified, paranoid, I put you over everything to fill the void. And when you're gone, will I have anything or will I be destroyed?
All right, Dot City. Dot City.
Terrified, paranoid, I put you over everything to fill the void. And when you're gone, will I have anything or will I be Cause I made it past my 30s knowing me. Still remember vividly the pulled a gun on me. I'm petrified but moving like I got no sense of urgency. Pride making pick the wrong time. Girl, it's so low, and I'm the goal.
It's two ways to look at it. It's either harder or easier from here. It's Superstar KO round 3. What's your squad gonna do?
You got some fake friends, they just told lines. Text or reply, baby, to my phone die. You know he lied if I said he don't lie.
First possession of Superstar KO is about to start, and the crowd is ready for action. I believe we all are ready. That second and long can easily
make it in a concrete jungle. If you found stumbling, then they pull up right around your bumper and make you run it off for no reason, like for a stumping. Get the involved. If you get to thinking you're tough, I swear it's protocol. They fiending for reasons to bust and they don't know no laws other than keeping it tucked in they draws. So they bridges, cause the ditch can always find you if you slipping or you tripping. Without a map, let me guide you down the road less traveled. Don't let the gravel define you, cause there's plenty folk that made it down the path they had been assigned to at birth. Work in the earth and determined by your girth. No matter how big you get, we all gon' end up in dirt. Rehearse all that hurt and you'll end up with a purse of digits that only make you live it when they're dispersed into your cellular device. Try to play it wise. That is a hell of a disguise that you wear across your eyes like a bandit. Candid pictures only show that you've been standing slanted in someone's vision that leaves you stranded, and with nothing to show for all the demanding bandwidth used in hopes you get approved by a dude who's confused on exactly what to do with your royalty. Loyalty can often cost you buoyancy when it's connected to folk that's drowning. Choose love that constantly keeps you grounded, and don't join the circus if you ain't clowning.
This is for the bozos who don't know. This is for the bozos in this room. This is for the bozos who don't know. Don't join the circus if you ain't out loud.
Hold up, let's just say really having thing. It more than diamond and bills and rolling faces and pinky rings and foreign car to sit in garage you barely could drive. Living for materials ain't really living your life. There's a fine line between give and take. You do what you love, don't let them make you love what you hate. I've been where you been, collecting your end. Too busy looking out where you can't see the glow that's within you. Bruce Leroy showing up, your mind is against you. Top of that soul food, like granny used to grow in the backyard when you roll through. Remember the time you spent when life was sit down and listen to the breeze. The whistle of simplicities that echo off the trees. Not the ones you choke, but the one that helped you breathe. Inhale, exhale, that slow, that gave you hope. That one day you escape and have to save your folk. Like there's much more to life than struggling and hustling backwards.